We've joined Paul Childerley for another day's sport on Beckerings Park estate, but this time he's told us to pack the shotguns and leave the rifles behind.
Yeah, Childerley Sporting, basically we offer rifle shooting with the predominantly Chinese water deer, muntjac. We do a lot with roe as well through the summer, and the rut and the fallow deer. Then we do the game shooting with the bigger days on the partridge and pheasant. Like I say, set the new shoot up now with the slightly smaller days and the walked up days. Right, great. If you'd like to get all your kit together and load up into the gun trailer and we'll make a move. Right. Great.
We're all set for a day of driven partridges, Bedfordshire style. As a measure of how prestigious the shoot is, executive producer Wes has said he'll shoot this one and insists the rest of the team stay at home, other than camera number one, of course. It's time to see whether the UK's home of Chinese water deer can do the business with the game birds as well.
First drive this morning was the French horn drive. We wanted to fly the birds back down to the plantation and the big wood. One of our probably best, bigger partridge drives.
Here's something. Come on this way. Good shot, sir.
Any doubts are quickly dispelled as the birds start to pour over the line and Wes duly obliges.
Yeah, Wes was in the hot spot and he dealt with them really well. He's actually quite a good shot. I hate to say it, it pains me to say it, but he actually is a good shot. Yeah.
Wes proves there's no need for barrel warmers when the birds are flying this well. The first drive of the day and he's already filling his boots. The Ely VIPs are leaving them dead in the air.
That was an entertaining drive. There's quite a lot of partridges flying low among the guns, but an equal number, if not a greater number, have actually lifted.
With a mixed bag of partridge and some pheasants, it's been a fruitful drive for all the guns. Wes can't seem to wipe that smile off his face. Surely he'll have to slow down and drive number two. But in fact, Paul tells us that on a good day, this beat could be even better.
I'll muster something up. Take it off the reef. I'll take it off the reef, yeah. We won't be eating that.
Two up woodcock, so they both get up and
Nice and quiet. That's the Ampthill Road drive. It's like a valley, a block of cover on top of maize.
bit higher than the
It's
last lot.
probably one of our better drives. Yeah, unfortunately it's a little bit too sunny for it really today, but pushed a few partridge off there, they come well. So yeah, just like a fill-in drive really.
As it turns out, conditions just aren't right for this one today. The beaters advance in formation and flush a few birds, but Wes lets most that comes his way fly by, opting for a solitary better bird earlier on.
Here we go. I like it. Oh, just the one that time.
Yeah, stopped for mid-morning drinks and champagne and whatnot, which went down well, loosened the team up, and which it did actually. The team's like gelled after that, and from then on it went well. Meant to be an enjoyable day out, so you've got to try and get the team to enjoy the day and relax and shoot well as well at the same time. John Fernandez, he does all the chefing for me. He's got his own business down in London. He travels up for all the shoots, and yeah, great guy. Yeah, just perfect, easy. Next drive was the Manor Drive. It's a block of woodland with a bit of maze behind it, behind actually the Manor House. It's a drive where a lot of birds go back round the side of the wood and over the house. Gunners tend to like the drive because it's just such a mixed drive of birds going in all directions, and everyone's got their own own area to shoot because it's not in one straight line, because they curl right round the back of the farm and back of the farmhouse and right back down to the wood. So everyone tends to enjoy that drive. So yeah, put that one in. Again, we only put that in because of the sunshine, just to give us a bit more time for the next drive. Yeah, he's on the edge of the woodland there. Yeah, on the wood next to the garden there. Yeah, you've seen him perform again there.
There are a few more pheasants that drive, and yes, they were quite a few were breaking out, going over guns 1, 2, and 3, and some over the guns out in the field. But yeah, had a few shots there. Shot 2 or 3 pheasants and 3 or 4 partridge. So another nice little drive.
Then we did a drive called Horse Chippings. Basically, it's a long belt of trees with cover up each side, which is maize. And we bring all the birds back from the back fields down to it. It's a good partridge and pheasant drive. It's one of our bigger drives. Bit of advertising, I call it, that drive. So I come down and people say, oh, what are those? And how do we get to shoot those? So, yeah.
A Chinese water deer tries to hog centre stage, but it soon makes way for the birds, which start to come thick and fast. For a few happy minutes, Wes can barely reload fast enough.
Did I get you that time?
Very nearly.
With our cameraman suitably traumatised, we call it a day for this particular drive.
Yeah, back here, 3-course lunch today, soup and lamb shank, and then treacle tart pudding. Which seemed to go down well. They seemed to really enjoy the lunch. Then back out for 2 more drives this afternoon. First drive is rodwood. We plank a big block of wood up to the top wood.
There we go.
It's basically driven from the wood. There's a block of covered maize up there, but it's actually driven from the wood. There's some good pheasants on that drive. They come back to go back home, basically, back down to the bottom of the woodland where the guns stand, and also to the drive we do in the morning, horse chippings. They actually tend to fly back to there as well. So they do get on the tail and try and get back home.
Over the top.
The more Wes shoots, the more he gets into it, and his tally rises accordingly. He's certainly experiencing the best in English game shooting.
They tended to come out all in one go rather than in bursts, and there are a few partridge came over early on. But yeah, another reasonable drive. Quite a lot of stuff staying low because there's not a lot of wind today. But I think all the shots had some, all the guns rather had some shooting, and you know, a few more to help fill the bag.
Yeah, final last drive of the day. It's a drive we do in later part of the year. It's high sands drive in reverse. Basically, we drive the partridge normally back into the middle of the estate all season, but as most game birds do, they get used to getting out the sides or going back on the beaters. And as they have been the last month or so, a big group has, so we do it last 2 or 3 shoots in reverse, and that's what we've done today. Some good birds actually on that drive. I think a few of them are still sorting out the cartridge in the pockets and bits and pieces, but yeah, They soon sharpened up a bit then after that.
Ah, that's more like it. Ah, behind it both times. Come on, Wes. All right.
How'd you get on?
Apart from the one that you went, apart from that, all right.
Oh, a few cartridges on
Yeah,
the bag,
shot. I had a couple of rights and left at partridge, which was nice, and then I had left and right at the pheasants. At least one, maybe two. I probably had a dozen birds that
Did
drive.
you? Well done.
It's all right.
Shot well.
Nice drive.
Yeah.
They all came over before I was ready to start with. I had one earplug in going.
What you call a rookie error. No, good day, isn't it?
Yeah,
Good
it was
day.
a lovely day. Thank you very much. I wasn't actually ready when they started coming over, and they seemed to come over in a couple of big bunches to start with. But in fairness to Paul, there were still plenty of birds left for the remainder of the drive as well. So started off with plenty of fast and furious partridge action, and then ended up with pheasants towards the end of it. So all in all, pretty good drive. I don't think I've actually shot through any of the electricity cables between the pylons, so I think we're safe.
How did you get on there?
Not bad. I had a couple of rights and left at partridge, which is always satisfying, and then missed a couple as well, but that's the way it goes. It wouldn't be any fun if you hit them all, would it?
Final bag was 229, 3 ducks, 81 pheasants and the rest partridges. So yeah, I think they had a good day. Normally with a few more pheasants, probably 50-50, but this year we shot the pheasants a little bit earlier just because of the weather, and the partridge was still very bunched up. $1 million question. Successful shoot, sporting birds, everybody enjoying themselves, and trying to make a living, to be truthful. It is a business, but it's quite a hard business.